up, University of Windsor? I'm Lauren O'Neill, and this is the Lance Out Loud. The new school year is right around the corner, and that only means one thing. Actually, it means a lot of things, but a new football season is upon us. The Lancers are gearing up for their season, and head coach Mike Morency feels confident about his newest talent.
We've got a real good group of kids, a great group of freshmen coming in here that have really pressed some of the veterans for time. So I mean, we're still trying to get everybody in sort of in their place, but we've really added some speed. I mean, that's the biggest thing we've added in this offseason with recruiting is we've got a lot of kids that can run.
The Lancers finished last season with a dismal 2-6 record, but Morency made some off-season changes to the areas he felt need it most.
I think we got to get better in the offensive line. That's a real big concern of ours, and we think we've filled some of those, plugged some of those holes, and made some changes, and gotten rid of some of the problems, in added. So I think our offensive line is going to be stronger.
This season also marks the first time the Lancers will be playing on the newly renovated Alumni Field.
With playing on a consistent field and the turf, we hope to get some kids that could run, and the guys that ran pretty well on that horrible grass field we used to have run even better now on the field turf.
The Lancers star running back Darrell Stevenson is returning for his 5th and final year and is set to break the all-time national rushing record at home in either the second or third game of the season. With all the off-season changes, Morency feels he has a recipe for success.
We feel that in almost every facet of the game we've made ourselves a little bit better, and now we got to put it together and get all the parts to mesh and go from there.
I predict that the Lancers will make the playoffs this season. You know why? Because I'm psychic. I even went to a psychic expo at Windsor's Caboto Club. Psychics from around the world converged on Windsor to predict the futures, for those willing to pay for it.
Yeah, we've got about 25 psychics from all over Canada, the United States, some from England, Ireland, Scotland. They're all here giving private social psychic readings. You can sit down with them, ask any questions about the future, family, health, work, whatever you like to do. Usually people come and they get to meet the psychics and talk to them and then decide for themselves whether they'd like a reading or not.
For those of you who've never been to a psychic expo before, it's important that you walk around before you get a reading to see if you feel a connection with any of the psychics. Or you might just get wowed by cheap parlor tricks. Okay.
This is a magic deck. I sell these, they're only $10. It's the profit that makes them expensive. Now it looks like a normal pack of cards. Can you help me? Would you reach in and take a card? What's your name?
Lauren.
Correct. Okay, take any one you like, have a look at it, you know what it is. You won't forget that 9 of hearts, will you? Oh. Well, I am psychic, it is my job. Oh, but there's more. What about this one? On the top we got the 8 of clubs. Now you take the 8 with your thumb on top, wave it in front of you and say quack quack.
Quack quack.
What a strange young woman. Turn the card over. Amazing. Oh, but there's more. What about this one? Now, in the middle we got the 9. On the top we got the queen. If I put the queen here, the 9 there, why is the 9 here, the queen there? Yes, I am rather brilliant. I don't know why I'm poor. Well, I was at a psychic fair in Birmingham, in England, and I was selling those. I wasn't psychic then, so I was just selling those card tricks, and I got big crowds. It was upsetting the vibrations of the other psychics, and they were complaining. Right? So they said to the promoter. They complained. So the organizer of the whole fair came down and said, "Oh, you can't be doing that, getting these crowds, causing all this trouble." She says, "Move your table back to the wall." Right? So I ran after her. I said, "Next year, I'll come and be psychic. It's like everybody else would do it." She says, and she looked a bit suspicious. She says, "Are you experienced? Have you ever done psychic readings before?" I said, "I've been doing it for 20 years. I've never done it in my life before." Right? So anyway, she says, "All right." So that's what happened. So I had a whole year to study it.
I always thought that you needed to be born a psychic, but he said he taught himself, so I thought, why not give it a shot? And I see you have some very strong lines in your palm here. Oh, you have some children lines. Do you have children? No, you don't? Well, I think that someday you will have children. Yeah, you will have 2 children. Yeah, also I see you family. Are you close with your parents?
Oh, they passed.
They passed, yeah. I see that you have a really strong connection with them. Do you have a boyfriend? No. No, you don't? I could sense that. Are you into like style and fashion?
No.
No? Okay, I could tell that. I see that you enjoy children. Maybe do you have like some children close to you anywhere in your life?
I don't normally enjoy children.
No? Have you had some health issues in the past ever?
Not really.
No? I think maybe you will, but that you will recover and finish off strong. I also predict the end of our show is approaching. If you haven't picked up your copy of The Lance, go pick one up. And be sure to check out our daily blog, The Red-Headed Stepchild We Call the Paper Trails. You can find it at thelanceonline.blogspot.com. Peace.